I think that process of going out and just looking at the world and wondering, just being kind of letting your mind go and writing down all the questions and not even worrying about whether or not they're answerable and whether or not they'd be good research questions. So that observing, coming up with a lot of ideas, a lot of things that one wonders about, and then taking those kind of free-form wonderings and honing in on the questions.
Defining the problem is a very important step in the design process. In fact, if you don't define the problem correctly, nothing else matters what you do. Because if the problem isn't defined correctly, whatever solutions you come up with may be very good solutions, but if you're solving the wrong problem, it's not going to matter to the client.
I asked you a question.
You're here to answer them, not ask them.
Now you listen to me, cop. I pay your salary.
All right, sit down. I'm going to earn it.
You already have the kind of money you make. What do they pay you to carry that badger on? 40 cents an hour?
You sit down.
What strategies can we use with our students to get them asking questions, recording questions, thinking in terms of questions? It's one of the, that's the definition of science, right? The investigation of the natural world based on questions.
See, that's what I mean. No wonder people don't cooperate with you.
Ma'am?
I say something, then you ask me if I mean it. Of course I mean it. Wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
Yes, ma'am. Now about the arguments.
You gonna let me tell this my way, or aren't you?
Go right ahead.
So if you present them with a situation that is new and interesting and different, they're going to start asking those questions. And the more that you honor those questions and are excited about those questions and record them and value them, the more those questions are going to flow.
If they're able to generate their own question, especially into something that they're interested in, they have so much more buy-in overall for the experience. If you let them generate the question, they are also more likely to stick with the investigation throughout all of its parts. It kind of validates them as a scientist as well. You know, they get a little pride out of that too, which I do see that. Was that the question that I came up with? Oh yeah, that was the question I came up with. So there was a lot of that going on yesterday.
Oftentimes the specifications are poorly defined. The client may not know exactly what they're looking for, and it's up to the engineer to be asking the client questions to figure out exactly what the problem is, so that before they start the rest of the design process, they really understand the constraints on the problem.